Hey everyone, ever felt anxious? Of course you have. You know those nights you can't sleep, with thoughts spiraling in your head. Can I do this well? What if I fail? Why does everyone else seem better than me? You know these thoughts, right? I've been there. Heart pounding, sweaty hands, feeling like you can't breathe. It's the worst. For example, the night before a big presentation, ever stared at the ceiling until 3 a.m.? Or before a new challenge, ever felt stuck thinking, if I fail, it's over? A few years ago, I almost got off the bus on my way to an interview because I was so anxious. That anxiety, it eats us alive. Just look around. Our lives are full of anxiety. The job market's uncertain, money worries never end, and then there's people judging us. Open SNS, and it's just endless photos of people living perfect lives. Ever see a friend's travel pics and think, am I the only one this anxious? But here's a question. Is anxiety really ruining you? Or are you the one feeding it? Be honest. Stick with me for these 12 minutes and let's dig into it together. By the end, you'll see some answers. What do you do when you're anxious? Tell yourself it'll be fine, then lie in bed scrolling YouTube or TikTok for hours. I've been there. Once, before a big decision, I couldn't sleep and just clung to my phone. And what changed after that? Nothing. It just made me more anxious. At 4 a.m., I was just sighing, thinking, why am I doing this? The funny thing is, it wasn't the anxiety that was the problem. It was me, doing nothing to avoid it. You've done it too, right? Put off what you need to do because of anxiety and just waste time. Let's be real. Anxiety is just a feeling. It's like a movie you made up in your head, but you believe that movie's real and freeze up in fear. Ever get trapped in, what if I can't do it, and give up without even trying? I had a business idea once, but didn't start because I was anxious about what if I fail and end up in debt. Months later, I saw someone succeed with a similar idea, and it ate me up inside. The reality is, the more you avoid anxiety, the bigger it gets. You vent to a friend, I'm so anxious, and get comforted, but the next day, it's the same. Why? Because you only tried to get rid of it, not fight it. The moment you avoid it, anxiety wins. So how do you fight anxiety? I'll tell you how. No fluff here. These are real, usable methods. First, write your anxiety down. Those thoughts swirling in your head. Put them on paper, like, I'm scared I'll mess this up, or I'm worried about what people think of me. I tried it, and after writing it down, it didn't seem like such a big deal. For example, I wrote about presentation anxiety, and what if my voice shakes and I'm embarrassed was the biggest thing. But after writing it, I thought, well, if it shakes, I won't die. Anxiety's scarier when it's in your head. Writing it down lets you see it objectively. Second, do the thing that scares you on purpose. That thing you've been avoiding. Start small. If presentations scare you, practice in front of a mirror alone. I was scared of speaking in front of people, so I started practicing with just one friend. At first, my voice shook and my face turned red, but after 2 or 3 times, I thought, this is doable. Later, I even practiced presentations in front of strangers at a local cafe. Anxiety shrinks when you face it. Avoid it, and it's a monster. Confront it, and it's just a shadow. Third, turn anxiety into fuel. Swap what if I fail for so I'll prepare better. When I was anxious about a test, I turned that energy into studying, and it actually helped me focus. Once, I studied all night because of anxiety, and that ended up being my best grade. Anxiety isn't bad. It's how you use it that matters. Your anxiety is energy. Waste it or use it as fuel. It's your choice. Finally, use the times we're in. It's 2025. Search how to reduce anxiety on YouTube, and you'll get tons of lessons. Download an app and try a 5-minute meditation. I started 10-minute meditations with the Calm app. Awkward at first, but now it's a habit to calm down when I'm anxious. You can even let an AI chatbot counsel your anxiety. You don't have to fight anxiety alone. There are tons of tools. Not using them is your loss. With just a smartphone, you can turn anxiety into a weapon. Now it's up to you. Are you going to keep letting anxiety hold you, or turn this video off and take the first step to fight anxiety? I was anxious too. Every new start made my heart race, and I couldn't sleep fearing failure. Years ago, my hands shook so much it took me 30 minutes to turn on the camera for my first YouTube video. But I used that anxiety as a stepping stone to get here. There's no difference between you and me. I'm just an ordinary person, not perfect, and I still get anxious sometimes. But knowing that, I didn't stop. You can too. Are you going to make 2025 another year trembling with anxiety, or use anxiety as a stepping stone to achieve something bigger? I believe you can fight. You're smart, strong, and you've got the power to do it. Anxiety isn't the end. It could be a beginning, so do it now. Grab a notebook and write your anxiety down. Practice for 5 minutes in front of a mirror. Download a meditation app and just breathe. Just move. Do something. If you don't, next year you'll still be wondering, why am I so anxious? But if you do, it'll change. A year from now, you could come back and comment, glad I started back then. So, are you in? I believe you'll do it. Come on, let's start now.